This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Devil You Know, the Daredevil.
We're a Daredevil podcast. Let's give it a few weeks before we do the thing.
I want to do double D. Anyway, back. I am Phil. Join me as always.
The demon spawn of Hell's Kitchen, Lilith Hellfire.
She who is without fear strikes fear. Anyway, so yes, we are back to discuss one of the early Daredevil issues, Daredevil number 7.
So early, they were so cocky and hopeful that Daredevil was gonna take off. They had Namor.
He was such a clean cut young man, that Matt Murdock, before his first nervous breakdown.
But Karen.
Even Karen was fresh.
I know, right? Oh,
what?
Let's see. Give me 1 second. I did find something interesting. I don't know if you guys can see what that is.
It looks like a Funko. What is it?
It is, nope, too light. Kingpin.
Oh, is that TV Kingpin?
It is a specialty series for 80 years of Marvel.
Oh, so it's a comic book Kingpin.
Yep.
Nice.
I need me a Vincent D'Onofrio, though.
Yeah.
Or even a Michael Clark Duncan. I'll take that one, too.
I was going to say, I got a red Daredevil and a yellow Daredevil back there. I need a Kingpin.
He was only $15. I was like, that's a little pricey for Funkos, but, it's an 80th.
Is he like that Hulk one? Is he a little bigger, or is he like the same size?
He seems a little bigger, but just a little. I think it was pretty limited, but Amazon has it, so who knows?
Every show,
but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Every show we do, I need the hero and a villain. I can set up little
fan fiction theater.
Every scene. Oh,
God, the Funkos I have for fan fiction theater.
I thought we were going to do Rogue and Gambit. Oh,
I have those too.
Boob Windows and Long Boxes, episode 1. The Rogue and Gambit.
It's a deal. But I am excited to talk about this issue because if you don't know this thing about me is that I actually like Namor. Surprising, I know. You would think I would like him over Aquaman, or Aquaman over him, but kind of Namor. I don't know. Like, they haven't really been showing him love, so I feel like I gotta root for an underdog. Aquaman had his chances. He had his chances.
Oh, even like when he's like dorky, they usually try to write Aquaman as a hero. Namor's weird because it's like sometimes
Imperious Rex.
No, look.
I shall have my vengeance on the land, people. Seriously. And I can get behind that.
Every few years, he goes from hero to like menace and back and forth.
I've got his sometimes girlfriend Jean Grey rocking the Phoenix Force back there somewhere.
Oh, that's my girlfriend. I don't know. Jean Grey, Sue Storm.
Out of respect for Reed.
I'm Frost.
Out of respect for Scott. The second time, he took both his girls.
I know.
Maybe that's why I like Namor. I feel like Namor hates Scott as much as I do.
Oh, I thought you just meant all the booty he gets. Get it? Booty? Pirate?
Pirate treasure? Arg.
See? Sunken treasure? Arg.
But yeah, they really hyped this one up on the cover. I just miss these days when they were so full of themselves. This was before their bankruptcy, so
this is a Stan production also, so Stan was always the master of that.
Excelsior!
Here comes Daredevil, the man without fear.
I just love how we just deep under the ocean.
Onto the sea.
Exactly.
This epic doesn't need any hard sell. It's one of Marvel's greatest.
Wait a minute. We can have a Little Mermaid and Namor crossover now.
Oh, you never wrote that one?
No, I love Ariel too much. Even though he does have a thing for redheads.
They don't have to be intimate with Hellfire.
She's underage though, so.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Who
saying.
is she? Hal Jordan?
Oh!
Shout out to that Green Lantern podcast we have on the network.
Sector 2814. Have you subscribed to have you liked the Facebook page yet? I know you didn't join the Facebook group, Lilith Hellfire.
I like the page. I thought I did join the group. I'm getting all the posts.
Oh, did you? I didn't think you did, but okay. Book of those.
I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So
But
yes, kids, coming soon. We're recording episode 1 on Tuesday.
See, this is what I like about this underwater empire is that not everybody looks the same. And I do want to give a shout out to the Aquaman movie that kind of tried to differentiate between the 7 nations of the undersea, but they kind of just come out the gate with this one.
Oh, yeah.
And he's rocking sea turtles and not manatees, so
And oh, look, the New York Daily Press scooped the Bugle, man. Daredevil.
I know! I kept thinking, wait a minute. It's not right. It's not right at all.
I know. It's like, when's the last time you saw this? Well, maybe this issue. It's like, a Daredevil issue and it opens up in Atlantis.
Totally. Hey, you're going like, what the hell's going on?
Yes.
We have to focus on his man pain. That is modern Daredevil's burden to bear.
I mean, this has been reprinted everywhere. It's on Marvel Unlimited. I mean, it's in those Essentials.
I was just going to ask you that. Yeah, I got it in some weird trade.
Oh, yeah. I know, like there's this black and white Essentials. I have it in that, too. And I'm sure there's got to be an Epic collection. Because that's how Ray reads all his old ones, in those Epic collections. So, yes, this is reprinted all over the place. It's on Marvel Unlimited. But yeah, it's kind
of one of those quintessential issues, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
you gotta have it in your collection.
Oh yeah, anytime anyone talks about old Daredevil, you at least get a shot at this cover. Yeah. Yes, written by Stan Lee, artist Wally Wood.
And let's not forget the lettered by the monster of the blurred balloon, Artie Simic. Oh God! To be young and hopeful again. Am I right, guys?
In Mortal Kombat with Sub-Mariner. Oh, no.
I've always hated that name. Like, just call him Namor, homie.
Another hyphen name, like teenager. Stan liked his hyphens, man. Spider-Man, teenager. Exactly. Sub-Mariner.
When you're typing Spider-Man into Google search and you forget the hyphen and it's like, did you mean, I meant it, Google. You know everything. Don't sass me.
Or I love social media when people don't put the hyphen in and everyone just embarrasses them. It's like, man, fan, you don't know the hyphen, man.
Poser. I bet you liked Spider-Man 3, didn't you?
You're still for the movie, don't you, Stone? Oh, Lord. So, yes, opens at Atlantis.
They're hatching a scheme as they always do.
Oh, Regal Namor the First.
First of his name.
Krang. Oh, it's Krang. That's right. Your subjects grow restless. They long to bask in the heat of the sun. Don't they have to stay in the water?
Not all the races is the way that I take this.
I thought the blue ones had to stay in the water. I know Namor is 50-50. I think during the John Byrne, when he was writing that in the early 90s or whatever, that's why he said Namor was crazy half the time. It's like, oh, he was
oxygen deprived. Of course he was crazy.
Well, he said it was both. If he didn't get enough water, he would go crazy. If he stayed under too long, he got crazy. So
got the bends. He got the bends. Yeah.
Bend it like Namor. Ew. I like Krang. I like Krang's look, man. This must be before they took his brain out of his body. Ew. Ninja Turtles joke just for you, love.
Get out. Get out right
now. But yes, our people do not wish to shed any more blood as you, my warlord who hungers for combat.
New conquest. See, he's relatable.
not talking about your dating life, bro.
He's relatable. Like I vibe with Namor. I do. No lies.
And yet I would not be true to my royal trust. I do not regain the surface world for Atlantis. There must be another way, short of war.
His heart is as evil as the barracuda.
Ooh, barracuda.
Nice.
Then he's like, shut up, woman. Silence, Dorma. Krang is a warrior.
And that's the only thing I don't it's still, pretty regressive. Still a regressive age, so the women characters reflect that.
Oh yeah, so what is this? Mid-60s, yeah, come on. He does his duty.
To please that booty. Arg. I'm only talking about treasure.
One-eyed Willie. I shall present new demands to the human race. Oh, it does sound like you.
Exactly.
And why alert them? Let us attack without wanting them to search the honor of fair Atlantis? Never.
Ruthless ambition, his unquenchable desire for my crown in the hand of Lady Dorma.
He wants that.
Krang wants it. He wants it all.
He wants that treasure and that booty. Hey. I love Namor, man. No ship, no nothing. He's
cruising on sea turtles, baby.
Underwater skiing on some turtles.
Got that sea tortoise swag. I'm telling you, man.
It's not my fault. There's a Krang and turtles on one page. Come on.
Well, Ninja Turtles they became Ninja Turtles from the accident from Matt. So maybe they snuck up a little more. Maybe, I don't know.
There you go.
I'm dying for that crossover though.
Now to the surface world. Meanwhile, Karen Page is staring out the window, clutching her pearls and saying, "What is that?"
Exactly. What do you see, Karen?
Modern comics could never move at this pace.
Glacial? No, you're right. But it's a build-up. It's a slow burn, and it's worth it.
Seriously, burn. I mean, in the.
I see a man in some Speedos. Oh.
Because Matt's thinking. I hear, sound of running footsteps, but I can't sense the cause of alarm. But yes, we see Captain Speedo walking down the street. Ew. I don't know.
Back in the day, before banana hammocks got banned. Well, they still do it in Europe before they got banned in America.
I don't know. What about Aussie fanboy? Ray, do you have a Speedo? Go with that tank top. Lilith would like to know for research. All right, forget the Speedo and the no shirt and the trunks. Walking the streets of New York with no shoes on. Ew. I
mean, the ocean's been pretty polluted forever. I think it's about the same at this point.
Oh, the 60s, it's not as polluted.
Well, no, they were dumping straight toxic sludge into the ocean back then. So,
but that's what I'm saying. What do you think's more polluted, the ocean or the streets of New York?
I think it's a toss-up on a day. See how much sun has disinfected things.
Well, they both come in second place to that hive of scum and villainy, New Jersey.
What, we're doing me now? Where's the button?
Whoa. Thank you for the drop, Lil.
We're doing me now?
Oh wait, this is an underwater adventure.
Pirates, arg!
I mean, this is the thing. New Yorkers wouldn't care. Like, he's not doing anything but walking.
It's Prince Namor. That's something or not, say it. Be the start of another undersea invasion.
You see somebody, it's Prince Namor!
That menace from World War II, say? But he's like,
he's just so he don't care. Like, he's destroying everything, bro. Like, come on, have some chill.
Before resorting to force, I shall adopt the methods of the surface dwellers. I shall press my claim legally, but I am unfamiliar with the surface customs. So he's going to engage the services of an attorney. Oh, so he's...
You went to the wrong attorney, sir. You should have called She-Hulk, but she wasn't a thing yet. But it's okay.
Oh, wait, 1980. But yes, so the deadly weapon he's going to use this time, a lawsuit.
What did Capone on? Tax evasion. Yes! I'm here for a vengeful frivolous petty lawsuit. I'm here for it.
All right, let's go topical. Man, he really wants to rule the surface world. Man, buy all that GameStop stock you can, bro.
Don't do it on Robinhood.
Nope.
And AOC totally, she better bring a trial. Like, that's not cool. We need some committee hearings on that one.
Oh, did you see what she put on Twitter? Like Ted Cruz?
Yeah, she told Ted Cruz, she's like, if you could quit, that would be great. Thanks.
Oh, well, he agreed.
Yeah, you just tried to have me killed. I know. It was crazy. I was like,
He's like, I'll back you up. And she's like, no, thanks. You tried to have
anybody else? Anybody? Bueller?
No, she straight up was like, you tried to murder me 3 weeks ago. Nah, I'm good.
I'm gonna pass. I'm not into reaching out across the aisle that far.
I mean,
Wild days, bruh. Wild days. I really feel like the world watches us like we watch Tiger King. I'm just saying, for good reason. We're a mess.
I swear reality is just like a fanfic right there. Someone's writing this.
All right, who's got the Infinity Stones? We gotta go find them.
Who's all? Oh, Lord.
We're doing me now?
Exactly 60 seconds later, but like he's on a rampage. Like, what are you doing, bro? He's messing up the little twirly door thing.
Oh, yeah, he can't figure out the revolving door, so he just like smashes it.
He's just there to look pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, you can't figure out the revolving door.
So he just,
Smash
So,
it.
the Lord of Atlantis waits for nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, I do tend to take the stairs, so yeah, again, relatable.
So yes, he pulls the elevator down through the doors. He gets ripped open.
I can just assume his aggression carries over in all points of his life.
Why would
I'm kind of frightened.
I mean, he's that impatient. He has those little ankle wings. Why don't he just fly up to the window, like the Fantastic Four did?
With their penis mobile.
Whoa!
Hashtag fight me.
You fight Lilith Hellfire for that penis. And then he just does he not get the concept of doors because he gets to their office and just like pushes the door off its hinges.
No door shall escape my sight.
Oh. Submariner.
I wish to engage a lawyer. Me too, buddy. Me too.
I don't see no ring in your hand, fool. Speak. Time is as precious to Prince Namor as the golden shells of the fable of
Reef of Jewels.
Oh man, now he's bringing the family jewels into it.
On display. I'm just saying, it's on display. Don't sneeze too hard, homie. Might have a Batman damned incident going on.
Oh my god, that's a crossover.
Namor doesn't stuff though. I'll vouch for him. I'll go that far.
Whoa.
My people have dwelled beneath the sea since time immemorable. Now we demand our rightful place on the surface of the earth, I tell you.
Yeah.
You don't want to be up here, homie. This is the worst place to be.
So no tube sock in his trunks and no nipples from the looks of it.
For aerodynamics in the water, it's smooth. You got to be smooth to be a swimmer.
I guess so.
Cold, wet, hard nipples?
Not here.
Well, not the cold part, I guess.
I'm not even sure he has a belly button.
Unless he's doing an Urkel and he's pulling them trunks way up.
Lil White said he lost years off of his sperm viability because of those pants in an interview.
Oh, good lord. So Namor is Captain Wedgie.
Besides being Captain Caveman.
Look what I swear, Karen.
Karen's like, he's a prince. Hold on, let me straighten up. Let me freshen up.
Let me fix that bow on my dress.
See, I'm wrapped like a present. Here for the taking, see? Don't tell Matt, though. It'll break his heart.
I'm right here, Karen. I'm blind, not deaf. I wish to sue the entire human race for depriving us of our birthright. Sue! Who said sue? Oh, wait, I said sue. Wait.
Good luck with that. we hate each other. Like,
exactly. Oh man, but I could see him going for Karen. Man, he does love them blondes at this point.
Yep. Well, not the third shade. All the blonde characters kind of look like Sue Storm at this point. So you know, I see it and I get it.
I think all the characters look like Sue Storm. Some of them just have different hair colors. Jean Grey.
How dare you, sir?
Hey, Stan was a romantic. He probably drew every female character to look like his wife.
True.
Excelsior!
Easy to crank them templates out. Allegedly. No, confirmed.
I love Matt. There's no legal precedent for it. Although,
Well, duh, you gotta make one, homie. I know you're not a lawyer. See, this is how you know he's not a good lawyer.
Oh.
Most lawyers want like a Supreme Court case in their life. You know what I mean?
yeah, there's no precedent pursuing the human race. Well, after the election, Trump and Giuliani tried.
Don't remind me. It's still too fresh. I don't think I'll be able to joke about that till at least 2030. When I'm living on Mars.
In your robot body, yes.
No. That's Mars. I don't want a robot body. I'm not a believer in the singularity. Y'all can be cyborgs. I'm good with my organic human bits. Thanks.
With your what?
Organic human bits.
Oh, okay.
This isn't the Patreon, Phil. I do have some chill.
I know. I'm just worried Charlie's going to forget we're not on Patreon one day and just like start letting fly.
You know what? He's way too classy for us. I'm totally not worried about it.
I'm afraid that would be there is no one nation which represents the human race.
Exactly.
And then,
Because we're divided.
and then Namor's like, don't bother me with your petty problems.
Oh, look. Oh, Matt, if you could have seen him. So arrogant, so merciless, and so supremely confident of his power. I see you, Karen. I see you.
After he like smashes their desk.
Smashes the wall. Smash it. Crash it. Bash it. That should have been the name of this issue.
Oh, see, unlike the thing, he came in the wall. Yeah, he goes out through the wall.
Oh, yeah!
Oh man, I saw the Kool-Aid shirt at freaking Walmart, but they didn't have my size. I was so upset. Like they had like the Kool-Aid logo, and then they had the "Oh yeah" breaking through the wall. I'm like, oh, why couldn't it have been in a large?
Oh, yeah!
I love how he like wants them to take his case, but meanwhile he's like just like breaking their desk and smashing their wall.
Violence. He gets it. Humans only respond to violence.
Threaten them.
Oh, I love the headline though. He runs amok in the city, I tell you.
Submariner runs amok in the city.
Extra, read all about it. Don't you miss those days? I'm old enough to remember newspapers.
Look at them. I mean, I know it's like, what is this, 64, 65? Look at them. They're watching that black and white TV.
Yowza.
With the big dials on the front of it. Yes, kids. TVs used to look like big boxes.
And then if you had a grandma and it was a TV in the basement, sometimes there was even another TV on top of that TV.
Oh my god! I can't believe my great grandma, my mom's grandmother had that. I remember that. In her living room, she had a TV on top of the TV.
See, these kids are spoiled. They don't know.
I know. You don't know.
Time to suit up, baby. We get our first glimpse of Daredevil in action.
Oh yes.
Look at him putting his belt on. He's like, I'll show her a man of great power.
Well, the other memorable thing about this issue, this is the first appearance of the red suit kids.
Ooh. I wonder who has an actual first edition floppy of this.
I don't know.
Wonder how much it's worth. I didn't look. I was meaning to, but.
So do you think is this like maybe? I mean, I'm sure number 2 is probably the second. I was going to say, would this be the most valuable issue after number 1?
I'm thinking it is.
Because it's
especially because it's from that time where it degraded and stuff. So.
And it's the first appearance of the red suit, and it's like
Namor on top of that. Like,
Namor, and,
yeah.
and again, it's a Stan Lee written one, and he's no longer with us. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking everything that Stan Lee wrote probably went up probably by 25%.
Oh yeah, because there's never going to be another Stan Lee comic.
Well, I'm sure there are some in the vault, and they'll release it as time goes on. But
yeah,
you're not going to get that signed.
I know. So yeah, the army.
But he's just so lonely. I feel so bad for Namor. All that arrogance and stuff. It's just because he's lonely. He's just doing what he feels like he has to do.
Oh my
Sympathy for the devil. # fight me. I don't know. Here comes Matt, all brash. Look at him showing off with his little acrobatic skills.
Because he said he redesigned over the last couple months. He redesigned the costume.
Be a little more stealth.
Yellow's
a Sidekicks color, you see.
I never expected to wear it against such a fantastic film.
Can you feel the colors, Matt? Can you feel them? # never forget, never forget.
Hey, man, who knows? You don't know what red feels like. You don't know. All right.
Oh, I'm sure somebody that listens probably has synesthesia, so they probably could tell us how colors feel. It's one of those weird brain things. You can see sound and hear color, things like that.
Yeah. Oh, I love. Look, he jumps off the TV antenna on the roof, right to that.
They don't make TV antennas like that no more.
That's oh no. That small Air Force plane.
I'll take your word for it. I wasn't around, but I don't think they were that small.
I was going to say.
Got the National Guard.
It says USAF. I mean,
yeah, it does.
I didn't think the Air Force had planes that small, but I guess for the story, Charlie be like, it's the Marvel universe.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, but man, that TV antenna, man, that looks like one of them big things that Charlie makes Tristan hold out the window for try to get CW.
Get it together, CW. Actually, get it together, DirecTV. You should have local channels on your packages without charging an arm and a leg.
I don't know if it's because
I said it.
I don't know because he does it through, what is it, the Wi-Fi or whatever. Because I have regular DirecTV and I have it. So
New York, New Jersey's kind of weird.
Yeah, true.
With the cable stuff.
Again, hive of scum and villainy. Yes.
Well, that's what started that whole I want my MTV thing. Is how they have their cable packages and stuff set up. It's really weird and funky and irregularly regulated, if you know what I mean. Grease a palm.
Oh, exactly.
But yeah, this is kind of cute.
Butter.
There's no waste of butter to be had in this issue, by the way.
Hey-oh.
I mean, this is like some high impact fighting. I really appreciate it.
Wait a minute.
Very kinetic.
Wait a minute, kids. I have exclusive audio of Lilith Hellfire reading this issue.
Yeah, baby.
Just write my fanfic. Take a break, write some fanfic. Yeah, maybe. Uh-oh, he's falling into the water. That's his turf.
I know, because
should I say surf? Sorry.
Matt leaps down, and I guess they're trying to show that he's not he has no fear because he's like, oh, but if I die in this fall, Foggy's gonna have to look for a new partner, and then once he swings off the light and stuff, he's like,
his grip is like a steel vice.
Hey-oh. Oh, the anaconda. But yeah,
beware of that electric eel, if you know what I'm saying.
Hey-oh. But yeah, Matt jumps into him, and then he's dodging Namor's shots, and then he thinks the water's going to cool Namor off. It's like, no, dude, it's going to make him stronger.
Exactly.
Oh, here, I know.
That's not the brightest bulb in the box under pressure. Let's just be honest.
Oh, here, I know how to calm this guy down. Let's make him jump into this pit of meth. Okay.
Isn't that how we got Harley and Joker in modern times?
Oh my god. You see, there's all kinds of ads on Facebook for DC Universe Infinite, and it's there's different characters, and Joker and Harley are on one, and it says something about a true romance, and it's like, really?
If you think true romance is Melania and Donald Trump, sure, have at it.
Oh, come on, don't insult the Joker like that.
Well, you're right. The Joker did punch the Red Skull, so he's got that going for him.
And the Joker has a brain. Come on.
Sometimes.
He can speak. He can speak well.
Sometimes.
He's eloquent.
Oh, look at him come out the water, though. He's a showboater. Look at that.
Here, under the water, he can toy with me as though I'm a ragdoll in his super powerful hands.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's a daydream from that. I'm just saying. It sounds very romantic.
But you could tell this is the 60s, yeah, because those planes are like, oh, they're right below us. If we drop any explosives, we might hit Daredevil. Modern day, they'd be like, who cares?
Blow him up. He's a vigilante.
Kill them all.
No, it would just be a drone. With a shot, with like an AK-47 waiting for him to surface. We're not wasting that money.
Written by Frank.
Shh, don't say his name too many times. He'll start writing another Batman Dark Knight.
Like Candyman. Oh, but no, come back right there, Daredevil.
I mean, I'd be here for it, but like I said, I feel like he's kind of lost touch with what made him special back in the day and in his heyday.
And it'll just be something like, oh, I found Karen's sister. She's also a porn star.
Shh, don't speak it into the universe.
I know. So name.
I spoke backflip right into the universe. I was just like, ooh, they're gonna do it, aren't they? And they did it. So don't talk like that.
You're the one on Comic Capers 100 screaming Tom Brady for Booster Gold, so.
I'd be okay with that. I know you wouldn't be, but.
You and Matt Tona can go off and write that fan.
I don't even like him, but when you said it, I was just like, yeah. Yes.
Good Lord. So yeah, Namor defeats Daredevil, but then like throws him to the surface. Oh, what like, well, I cannot permit one so valiant to die.
Oh, they got a little love thing going, and you can't convince me otherwise.
He just like throws him to the surface, and then Namor comes shooting out of the water.
Put down your weapons. Basket me in all my glory.
Look at me in all my nippleless glory.
You know, some people get those surgeries because they want to be more like Ken or Barbie dolls. Like I've heard that that's an actual like thing. People do get plastic surgery to get their nipples removed. So maybe he just likes to be smooth and plastic.
Or if you're
maybe that's his thing.
Or if you're like Chandler Bing, you get your third one removed.
Or you know what? Or you could just be like Mark Wahlberg and pretend like it doesn't exist, even though we clearly have eyes and can see it. He wishes.
2, 3.
Go listen to the Patreon. Maybe you'll get the joke.
I still love Marnell's joke about bleaching a certain part of the body. There's your tease, kids. Go listen to the Patreon. I am your prisoner. Yes. Namor surrendering. Why?
He's like, these chains cannot hold me. I'm like, talk about a flex.
He says, I will accompany you to the court of law. Never in chains. Don't try any moves, Waterman.
Nelson and Murdoch, how can I help you?
Prince Namor wants us to represent him very well. Yes. He said he wanted somebody cheap and easy.
Does he have money? I'm like, where's your money, homie? Where's your gold? Where's your diamonds? Some silver, some platinum,
like,
some Buccaneer coins, something?
Just gonna like drop like a silky wet treasure chest on their.
They got him draped in a trench coat.
He'll have his day in court. You'd better handle it, Matt. Foggy's like, I don't want. No, dude. Oh Lord, Matt Murdock, possibly the most brilliant trial lawyer of his generation.
We threw that out the window, didn't we? Somebody better get Jennifer on the phone. I don't know what they're talking. I cannot relate to this Matt.
I was gonna say at this point he was, but once he started like going off the deep end,
well, yeah, he went off the rails, and vigilantism is his life.
I think once Elektra came back in the picture, yeah, it just went all the hell. Wait a minute, hell? The devil? What?
The one you know?
Electro?
And we're not talking Uncle Ben or Aunt May? Mephisto!
Oh, Ben loves that, man. He dresses in his colors, man.
It's repping the home team.
He's wearing his jersey.
And it's not a number 12. There you go, Phil. There you go.
Your Honor, before this trial begins, my client wishes to file a countercharge against the entire human race.
You're out of order. This whole damn courtroom's out of order. You can't handle the truth. Best Tom Cruise movie. Maybe Top Gun. Although lots of Top Gun merch. Well, the new Top Gun merch at Walmart too.
Oh, really?
I'm kind of curious about it. I'm like, but Goose isn't there. Ain't fair. Goose is the best character.
Little Flake's that movie. She loves her men shirtless playing volleyball.
It's great work if you can get it.
Get a cool red hard nipple.
More like scratchy itchy because it's sand. Sand gets everywhere. It's irritating. It's coarse. You know the meme.
Irritating course. Are you talking about sand or me? Oh no, petty. Sorry.
Petty, salty. Petty, salty.
That's right. Little bit salty kids.
Always. Not in the face. Save it for the Patreon.
What?
Oh.
I love the
Uh-oh. Lady Dorma to the rescue.
I don't know Dorma. What did you say? We can hear you under that helmet.
Uh-oh. See, you up here doing your stupid stuff and Crane that started a damn rebellion in your absence.
Foggy, we're going to need a whole new set of law books before this case is finished. Yes, he started a rebellion in your absence. That's why he wanted me gone. Unhand me. Sorry, fella, your place is in a cell until the trial begins. Take it easy, or don't make us
get tough. I'm like, do you know who you're talking to?
He just smacked all them cops away. Away, you were
right here would have been a great right hook. Oh, Sal Buscema, just bam.
Yep.
He's just like basically like, and everybody goes flying.
I forget. It was Sunday this week. It was Sal's birthday this week.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm. I forget what day it was, but yeah, it was this week.
Well, way belated happy birthday.
Yes, the right crosses. Happy birthday, Sal. Away, you are no more to me than the mackerel is to the shark.
Ooh, burn?
Sounds kind of fishy to me. Better send for the militia. These cards alone can't cope with them. Oh, Lord. Namor, you must trust me. Listen to me. You can't defy our law now. Speak then, counselor. Let your words be swift.
Hey, why do you think Namor fell out of fashion?
I don't know.
Like, he was like right up there for the longest of times, and then...
Do you think it's just the inconsistency? Because like I said, sometimes he's heroic, other times he's like a giant menace or a douche. You know?
I think he's a great anti-hero. Doesn't have to be a hero, doesn't have to be a villain. He's just, you know, he has his own certain set of skills and his own set of rules that he lives by.
I have a certain set of skills. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd love to see a resurgence. Once upon a time there was a script for that movie when Universal had the rights. I believe they have reverted back to Marvel.
And especially
I'd love to see a Disney Plus movie because actually the whole like Namor fam, like, you know, Namor Rita and all those. Mm-hmm. I would love to see like an animated, just like 5-10 minute kind of short cartoons.
Oh yeah, especially the state PCs in these days. I mean, a well-written Namor could give Aquaman run for his money.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, he's got such strong ties to a lot of other, like, heroes, too.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Fantastic Four. He was in the Avengers for, like, 2 seconds. Yeah.
Exactly. So, I mean, they gave us Moon Knight, so I'm thinking maybe y'all could throw me a damn bone.
Like I said.
Like, everybody's getting a damn Disney Plus. You know, Hawkeye got one, and Moon Knight got one, and She-Hulk got one. I'm like, what? Hello?
you laughed at me when I said, Quasar's probably appearing
I
somewhere.
would not doubt it, but if Quasar gets one, I'll be damned if I don't petition Disney for a Namor one. I'll be damned.
Like I said, if Moon Knight can have something, everyone can have something.
What the F?
Poor Moonies.
Bubble boo boo.
Yes, but yeah, so.
Namor shall wait 24 hours, but not 1 instant more.
But a short time later, cue the Seinfeld. Back at Matt Murdock's office.
Looks bad, Matt. The judge postponed the trial till next week.
They'll never keep him in jail that long. And speaking of which...
Will you keep the news from him, Matt? I can't. He's bound to find out. He is my client. Yeah, so yeah, he goes to Namor's cell, tells him, yep, next week, the calendar's full. It's the earliest date. He says,
and justice is slow, I'll tell you that, if you can even get it. So
patience, while my kingdom's in peril, my patience at an end. He just bends them bars.
I love it, like, you can't escape the militia's guarding the building. I'm like, that don't stop Namor. I mean, y'all know who Namor is, right? Y'all know who the F he is, right?
What are militiamen to the Submariner? Yeah, he just going through walls and freaking down.
Look out! He's like a human bulldozer.
Namor is more than merely human. Far, far.
Oh, he squeezes the trigger. You're welcome. Shh, slow down. We need this for drops.
I don't even need the soundboard anymore.
Slow down. We need this for drops.
I think I have almost all the drops memorized at this point.
Well, I mean, they're shooting at him with machine guns, which he's breaking, but you know what they really needed, right?
The big bazooka.
Out of the gooch. Boing. Wait a
The,
minute. That's not how that goes.
out of the pouch. Boing.
Get it? Pouch, like Namor's little...
Junk in the front trunk.
Out of the pouch. Boing.
I mean, the way he's lifting that Jeep.
Rumpy pumpy.
He is just laying waste to the city, man, and I'm here for it. They deserve it.
Yes, but he's like, Namor, and Matt's like, Matt, he's like, Namor, I'll arrange for bail. I can have you freed legally before nightfall, but Namor just takes off.
Princes wait for no one, damn it.
Look at him. Look at Matt. He's talking smack on the Namor's size. He's like, he can't fly very far with those small ankle wings.
He's got a wing envy.
How do you know he's blind?
He can hear them fluttering. Every time he gets angry, they flutter.
Look, there are butterflies in your stomach, Namor. Your ankles make the same sound that my heart makes when I'm near Karen.
Nice.
If he chooses to fight, there could be bloodshed. Perhaps Daredevil can find a way to prevent it.
No. You're no match for Namor. Let's just be honest.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at Namor's just picking up Jeeps and throwing them in the tanks. I stand for Atlantis. Human or not, her name will stop him. He, like, flies out of it.
Oh, my God.
Oh, look. Again, first appearance of the new costume, and Matt Murdock trying out his new cane cable.
Hey, that's a nice color red. I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Again, we're going to have to cover that someday. All right, all I need to do is wield it as a fly casting fisherman whip.
When you want a grappling hook, but you can't call it a grappling hook.
No, he says within reach of its miniature grappling hook.
No, the bat hook. Or whatever they were calling it back then. But you can't do that, so you gotta do this.
It's silent, swift, and simple enough to be completely foolproof. Thus, I can travel through the city at twice my normal speed, no longer having to slow down until I can find flagpoles or other objects to swing upon. So yeah, Daredevil drops down in front of this tank.
Don't do it! Don't do it!
You cannot stop Namor without casualties. He is too powerful. Perhaps I can find a way to bring him back without anyone being injured. You have nothing to lose. Continue your vigil. Hold your fire for the next few minutes.
Hey Phil, I have a question for you.
What, Lilith Hellfire?
How long until Brian starts covering Namor?
Oh,
That nothing came from our Archie. Don't come from my Namor.
oh my.
I mean, he just came for Quasar, so it's only a matter of time, boys and girls.
Nobody tell Brian.
They came for Quasar. Lilith said nothing.
And then he came for Archie, and I demanded blood.
Oh, that's all right. He was putting up a bunch of Galactic Storm.
I saw that. Yeah, oh, yeah. Charlie put it in.
Attacking quantum zones on there. I was just pummeling him with quantum.
Like, I came prepared, sir.
Oh my god! In the next month or so, we're gonna get it. He's just gonna be
Green Lantern or Namor. What's your pick?
prolific with like Daredevil, Namor, Green Lantern.
You heard it here first, kids. You know what? CBR should just be a sponsor at this point.
Seriously,
Let's get some of that sweet, sweet coinage.
you could tell Brian that.
Like, hey man, we noticed that one of your writers is like kind of. If you just sponsor us, we wouldn't mind as much. Put that podcast right in the corner.
Every post you could say, especially
Brought to you by Capes and Lunatics.
thanks to the Capes and Lunatics.
Finish him.
I swear, go on the article and leave it in the comments. I just might be petty. Lilith Hellfire and all. I just might be petty.
Oh my god, we could like tag team. We could be like, oh, you mean like we'll just like we talked about on the Capes and Lunatics podcast, and I'll put up
Episode blah blah blah.
put the link right under your comment.
I think we should start.
I told you, man.
I think we're in a full blown war now. Nobody told Brian, but we're at war now.
We're coming for you. We're coming for you, Brian. Just like Namor for came to the surface world.
We shall have our vengeance.
We're getting into our speedos and gonna smack you around, boy.
You again? Isn't that how everybody sees Daredevil, to be honest? It's like, oh, it's you again. You're not Spider-Man.
I can hear him treading softly below. And now for the second device I've added to my trusty little Billy Club.
Smoke screen, baby.
I know what happened to gas pellets and smoke screen. What happened to that?
We grew the hell up because that's Batman's territory. To be honest, the little
Yeah, but you blind your opponents. Matt has
and you even the score.
Exactly.
That ain't gonna stop him anymore, though.
I mean, but look how good it worked here. I mean, a much stronger opponent, and he blinded him with gas.
I mean, just eat some burritos and save yourself some money.
Oh my god! Bring back a Deadpool book. We got like the last issue this week. It's like, come on, come on, Kelly. There's a Deadpool joke. It's like, hey, I'll blind him with a smoke screen.
Chimichangas. Insolent human.
No.
Yeah. Now I'm really starting to see why I like Namor. Can you see it?
You may be a whiz in Atlantis, Subby, but you'll have to be better than that here. Oh yeah, and then he gets that line around his leg.
It's like, you ain't going nowhere. But he's going up and away.
Yep. And just taking Daredevil with them. For you are all prisoners of the surface of your planet. Why? I'm equal at home in the sea or the sky. Anytime you wish, you can execute enough intricate maneuvers to cause you to lose your hold and send you plummeting to your death. Only seconds to do one thing which he doesn't expect. I'll climb right up to him.
I bet.
Again, even
34 plus 35, I bet.
Namor, and Namor's even thinking, how careless, while I boast that he acted.
He came in like a wrecking ball, some would say.
Hello. You're as helpless as I am now, Subby. You can't stay airborne. Why? If I hold on to your ankle wings.
Should have drank some more Red Bull.
Never rub another man's ankle wings. A split second later, both hurtle earthward, and I guess Daredevil comes.
Not another construction site.
Don't worry about me, Namor. I'm the big boy. Oh my lord! Then he
Gotta time this perfectly.
hits on. He hits him with the wrecking ball.
Good, he's dazed. Now finish him.
He hit him.
He hit him right in the face with that sack.
If ever there was a perfect time for that drop.
It's wintering time.
Oh wait, Namor comes from the sea.
Seaman!
I was hoping you wouldn't remember that drop.
He's a sea/man. Come on. Let's see, steal that one, Brian.
Plagiarism.
They use it more.
Plagiarism.
Oh, so what does Brian say?
All right, I'll take it.
So
Like to see him doing hobgobble gobble muff better than we did.
Exactly.
Not possible.
Oh my. Okay, here's the ultimate test. If he's stealing from us in April, I'm calling it. It's January, kids. I'm calling it now. In April, if you see Brian putting up a bunch of Eternity Century stuff,
it is. We called it on the Quasar stuff though.
Mm-hmm.
We called it.
Or in June, if you start seeing a bunch of Atlantis attacks or Eclipse of the Darkness Within.
I mean, how many comic books in the world are there?
Exactly. You all thought I was crazy, but hey, you can still be crazy, and they can still be out to get you. Come on.
Words to live by, homie. I do.
All right, back to this comic. Okay, so Daredevil just pulled a Miley Cyrus.
Ooh, he's got them all wrapped up like a little gift.
Hey-oh. He thinks,
Look how Daredevil's all laid out on the ground, though. I don't know. He's like, come back. Come back to me, lover. Don't leave me like this.
well, yeah, Max just like there and hit him with that debris and stuff. He shrugged. It's incredible. He shrugs off two falling pieces of cement blocks as though they were snowflakes.
You are not a special snowflake.
But if it gets past me, think of all the casualties. So yeah, and Namor's just flipping over construction equipment. They like rips out a light pole and tries to hit. He hits Daredevil with that pole. So, and just leaves. Yeah,
That's an awfully big rod he's got there.
hell.
You're welcome.
I get it.
I think he was happy to see him, though, so. But look at that on I think it's page 19 where Daredevil's just laid out on the ground. He's just like, you can't go, don't leave.
Yes, can't let him get away. Oh, the electric cord from the lamppost. I can not even find Namor. I order you to halt. He's like, this is madness. Does your own life mean nothing? Have you no sense of fear?
Get it?
Get it, Stan.
Excelsior!
Sure, but I seem to have carelessly misplaced it somewhere. I left it on the body of that dead prostitute.
See, this is where it gets a little like, with him and Batman, it's like, you're not superhuman. You're actually very specifically human.
I know. I think also there's some story where it's just like, he's like, yeah, it's not that I'm afraid. It's like, if I could see what I was doing, I'd probably panic. But I can't see it. When I jump off a building, I can't see it.
You can feel the velocity.
I know. But
And with his senses, you think that would be kind of heightened. I don't know. Call me crazy.
But yeah, Matt's like, he's so sure of his own vulnerability. He's not even trying to stop me. As I hoped he wouldn't. Now with my insulated gloves.
Ugh.
Gives him a zap with a zist. Z-Z-I-S-T.
What does he think this is? Electro?
He zisted him. But once again, the power of Namor is greater. He recovered first. Yeah, let Matt just like sprawled on the ground. Come back.
Look at him. I know. It's so pathetic and sad.
You must fight the innocents. I have fought the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and other superpowered humans. Oh, that's right. Captain America would even be on prison if it wasn't for Namor. He went like on a rampage and like threw that chunk of ice in the ocean. I fought all of them, but none has been more courageous than he, the most vulnerable of all.
Human.
Aww. Out of respect to the courage of Daredevil, I shall not injure any humans. I shall fly up.
Homework, kids. Write me a fanfic. Write me a /fic. And if you're old enough, write me a lemon.
Hell, I shall crush the rebellion of Warlord Krang. And then someday, when mankind least expects it, oh, jeez.
I will claim what is rightfully mine, no matter what the cost. And we never saw him again.
Except in various issues of Fantastic Four, Avengers, he's even showed.
Not in Daredevil book, though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't think.
Modern comics should do.
Although he did show up, I think there's at least an issue 2, or there might be a few in the 80s. He showed up in Spider-Man. I think it was that.
Of course he did.
I think it might be Denny O'Neil.
Spider-Man did it, of course.
Oh my lord! And then the next day, Matt's reading the paper. You want us to read the paper to you, Matt?
He's got it covered, homie.
Look.
Oh, I have to show you my favorite page. It ended on my favorite page. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. I never do. But...
Is it Karen?
No. Is it this one?
Oh, Matt.
Yes, this one.
All right.
It's that one.
See, kids, this is why you should subscribe to the YouTube. Oh, good lord. Oh, the pin-up.
Oh, yeah. And it is on my wall.
Matt's on the ground. Namor walking away. It's on your wall.
Well, it's on the wall next to the Joker mask.
Oh. Was it always there, or did you...
Oh, this just reminded me.
Oh.
I had like a couple of extra ones from one of those.
I need more pictures of Namor on my wall.
Yeah. Everybody needs a picture of Namor on their wall. Especially with Daredevil looking so pathetic.
Oh.
You know, I mean, they don't really do that unless he's having man pain, you know?
Yes. But then Karen's all worried about Matt's injured, and then she's like, I warned you not to walk around town all the... And then she's tripping over a chair, and he's like, what?
And he caught her. I'd have let that heifer fall, but that's just me.
Well, that's what I was thinking. She's like, how did you catch me? And he's like, oh, I heard your foot hit the chair. But can you imagine, just to protect his secret identity, if he just like let her hit the floor?
That's what I would do. But no. A lot of blind people are hyper aware of their surroundings. They kind of have to be, and they kind of form that muscle memory too.
Muscle memory, bro. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's like, oh, she must never guess the truth about me.
Karen's dumb. She never would. Like, this is the one thing I'm just like, all right, I won't buy it in this issue. Karen's not that bright.
Well, not yet. I mean, she finds out before she goes to Hollywood, and then we know what comes. Oh my god! You know when she went to Hollywood, you know who she was like macking on for like 2 seconds in their own book?
Who?
Johnny Blaze.
No, that makes sense. No, it does. She has a type. She has a type.
Some redheads.
I mean, that was at Nightwing PDP.
I didn't say all redheads are dumb. I'm just saying the redheads that are dumb. But what does she think of Matt? Because after he catches her, she's like, "Oh, is he faking being blind? Oh no!" Yeah, it's like
this whole time he's been faking since childhood.
Oh, I find it
trying to get out of gym class. Like what?
or he's
trying to get that special in at the at law school. Like, was that even a thing in the 60s? I don't think so.
I was gonna say maybe the college, and then maybe even a trial. Maybe juries feel sympathy for the blind guy.
Ooh, I'd love for them to go down that route one day. But what if? Oh, he never really was blind. Guy just goes, "Hey, nice red on your cane." I know. Wait, what?
Crazy. Huh?
Yeah, this issue is a lot of fun though. I like so much action, so much action.
Oh yeah. Oh my lord.
And still a lot of dialogue. Like, it's very well balanced. Modern comics can never. Either it's a lot of action and no dialogue, or terrible dialogue and no action.
What about the pacing? We go from Namor this issue, and then in issue 8 it's Stiltman.
Wow. I think you answered your own question on that one.
I mean, we're gonna have to cover some Stiltman stuff. Oh, there's one story. He's like part of the group, but I mean, we're gonna have to cover some Stiltman because I mean, he makes Shocker look like Doctor Doom.
You know I love a terrible villain. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Still Timber?
I'm gonna have to check the schedule. We might have to do that. Oh my god, we might. I swear, Spider-Man's fought him before. Oh my god, we might be able to do a lot of Still Timber.
We might be doing a crossover with ourselves.
Got your notepad handy, Brian?
He would never. Still, man, that's too obvious. Like obviously Will has a whole website dedicated to Quasar, so some other nerds love Quasar. Have to be out there.
Oh yeah.
But still, man, that would be the final straw on the camel's back.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
It's on hiatus.
Will's other favorite galactic gallivanting hero.
In brightest day.
Nice. But yeah, no, I think this issue is definitely a solid B+. It's a little too cheesy, but I forgive it because of the era, and it's over the top, and I like it. But like, coming from it, like going back, like after reading modern comics, modern Daredevil, and then you go back and like, ooh, this is super cheesy, but I still like it.
Oh,
That's kind of my verdict.
I mean, it's definitely a product of its time, but I mean, seen through that '60s lens, yeah, it's a B+.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm really enjoying our Daredevil podcast.
Me too.
And Brian Cronin is as well. I'm sure.
Suck it, Brian. Anyway.
Have we tried trolling them yet?
Speaking of fellows from far off lands who half
lands down under.
half-dressed men from lands down under. Yeah, you want to hear what Ray had to say?
Only if it has a tank top and a glass of wine. That's how I like my Ray.
I have no video, but I mean,
I'll just pretend.
Just see if they have that capability. But yes, all right. So for those of you who may not know, maybe you only listen to the Daredevil podcast. This is our friend Ray from Australia, Aussie fanboy. You may know him from such shows as Last Sons of Krypton,
Superman's podcast.
To Know Her Is to Fear Her. No, not Lilith. A Spider
The Spider-Woman podcast.
Yes. The last Tuesday of every month, you can hear him along with me and Matt Kona, the Spider Pimps, talking all Spider.
You know that Scarlet Spider Sausage Fest.
That's right. But of course, the one he will go down in history for, Into the Night.
The Moon Knight podcast.
So if you're like, who is this Moon Knight coming to Disney Plus? Yes, check out Into the Night. All right, Ray.
It's got a heavy back catalog. Highly recommend.
He's very familiar with this issue. Probably as familiar as Lilith Hellfire. So let's see what Ray had to say.
Hello, Phil and Lilith. This is Ray.
All right.
I'm sending in some information regarding the issue that is Daredevil number 7, which includes 2 of some of my favorite characters in the Marvel Universe, Daredevil and the Submariner. So this was a this was a cool. I really like this. It's interesting because I'm doing a read through Daredevil at the moment from his first appearance onward. So I'm up to, I think, about issue. I think it's in the 70s somewhere. So it's really cool to see this transition from the Stan Lee written one in his yellow trunks to the Gene Colan, beautiful Gene Colan art, which comes in later. I, for the life of me, can't remember who. Is it Orlando or is it Wally Wood? I can't remember, or it could be someone else who does the art for this. But this is a lot more classic style. The story was very
Wood, Jerry,
kind of very
Wood.
classic, if I can say that as well. But it was really entertaining to see Namor kind of, for all intents, leave his underwater abode in search of a lawyer, and he does it in such a brash way that you just got to love the Submariner for it. He's not subtle, let's just say that. And of course as well, this issue is the first appearance, I think, of the red suit. So a milestone issue in that regard. The fight between the two, I thought was pretty well handled, considering, well, I mean, even by today's standards, Namor's power set is a lot higher than what you see when he fights Daredevil in this issue. But there's still a marked difference between the two as they go, down the street, trying to. Well, Namor's. I don't think Namor's. I don't think he actually picks the fight as Daredevil, isn't it? Because everyone kind of gets scared. Namor walking down the street, and Daredevil's there to try and stop him. But the underwater scene was cool. Daredevil in a really big bad spot there. Surprised that he didn't die in that instance. Good to see his acrobatic skills as well. But the main point of this was seeing his, and it's been carried on, till today, is his willpower, like his willingness to still fight. Although the odds are way against him, and although he's all but beaten, he's still reaching out for Namor, and he gets his respect. So that's good to see. I never saw Namor here as the enemy, and that's partly due to my fandom for the character. But he wasn't really portrayed as that bad anyway. He he did some weird things like tear open that lift door and smash through brick walls and stuff. But he was just a little uncouth. I mean, ironically, because he's such a royal figure in how he handled things. So a classic tale. I mean, I would really love to see how they would interact in the modern era if that ever does happen. It would be really difficult, I think, for any Daredevil writer to kind of make that a successful fight. I'm not sure how he would go up against Namor, but Daredevil is a wily one. He could do anything. So so I'm really glad that you are reviewing this issue. It's one that I always kind of go back to every now and again, just because, as I mentioned, it's still my favorite characters. I think I know Lilith's take on this. Phil, I'd be more interested in yours as well, because I'm not too sure how you stand with, the King of Atlantis. I would give this
He's just a prince right now, Ray.
Solid, I'd say a B+, maybe edging towards an A. It was a really fun read, and again, not comparing it to today's standards, but from, I guess, trying to imagine the day that it was.
We are triplets, Phil. It is official.
Oh yeah, B+ all round. Anyway, I look forward to hearing your comments.
Catcha.
Triplets confirmed.
I mean, yeah, I like Namor when he's written well, like he was like here.
They've definitely lost the plot and the thread for Namor in recent years, and I feel like they think that he's outdated, but I think he could work in a modern time.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, show DC how to.
Especially like political thriller, kind of along the lines that they did with Aquaman, but hopefully better because he's kind of a better ruler. #fight me than Aquaman. So
All right.
plus he didn't spend his life on the surface, so like it's a whole different dynamic.
All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Since you're such a big fan of Namor, if they do a live action version of him, either in a movie or on Disney Plus, who do you want to play Namor?
Well, knowing Disney, they would find a no name. I don't think there's anybody that's like really out that I would like say, "Ooh, yeah, that's Namor." I think that they would definitely have to do like a search for Namor. I think that it deserves to be somebody like new and fresh. Give them the old Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, we need another Chris.
I mean, I don't get the Chris Hemsworth thing, but I'm saying, they just pull people out of obscurity that'll work for pennies at first, and are willing to do the work, and I get it.
But I was
you don't want Batflex, I get it. You don't want your Ruby Roses, I get it.
Oh, I get it. But no, I was just getting all these flashes while Ray was talking about Namor walking down the street. You could just hear the music, staying alive, staying alive.
Mine as well, because I'm slightly younger, is making my way downtown. Get that stand up home down.
But even that staying alive this issue was before that.
Way before, yeah. I don't even know a 60s vibe for that. Maybe are you going to Scarsboro Fair? I don't know. I think that's still 70s.
I was thinking, man, we should have just wrote a commercial to stick in this episode. Just be like, has the surface world dishonored you? Call right now. Phone operators are standing by.
Nelson and Murdoch. Kind of like a Better Call Saul commercial.
Oh my God. That's what we should do. We should record. We need to write up something and do like a Nelson and Murdoch commercial. That could be our intro.
We'll get on that.
Yes.
Nice. But on that note, what is our homework for next time?
That's okay. Well, in 2 weeks, because next week will be a James Rhodes episode, so.
Because it's February.
Yeah, we did Jon Stewart last year.
I know, because it was February. And then I think the year before that, we did Black Lightning, because it was February. I'm black. I can joke like that.
Yeah, that's right.
You can at me if you want. It's fine.
But yes, next week will be Iron Man 169 and 170, so we'll be happy.
Hey, I'll be happy for one issue.
Yeah. 2 weeks, come back for the Devil, Daredevil 245, Daredevil and Black Panther.
Because it's February. I'll stop saying it.
And then, yes, the week after that, War Machine 124. All right.
That's something I am excited for. That's a good little run.
Yes, and again, I'll get Ian's excited. So, and then the first week of March, Daredevil 237.
Do you kids know?
Claw, the Master of Sound.
And Fury.
Fury.
Little rage ball.
That's what I call you.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Anything else, Old Hellfire?
No, I think we can give our sponsors a shout out and get the hell out of here.
All right.
Get the hell out of here.
You could be a sponsor, Brian. Just get the credit. Anyway, this is just the fucking Brian episode. All right. Anyway, yeah. So send your thoughts. You can still send your thoughts on this issue or Daredevil 245 or just any thoughts on any of our various shows. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow the Devil on Facebook, Twitter. We have our Blind Justice Facebook group. Please join us there. You can find links to all of our shows, including the upcoming Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast, our Ultimate Spider cast, all of it. Links to their Patreon. Go listen to our hard R uncensored movie reviews.
And coming soon, long boxes and boob windows.
Yes.
Where we give our unfiltered take on mature themes in comic books.
And also,
Something to that effect.
we also have to do that action figure theater, reenactment.
Yeah. Fan fiction theater.
Episode 1, Rogue and Gambit's Wedding Night. Perhaps co-written by Kelly Thompson. We'll see. But yes, the links to the Patreon, links to merch.
Stay hydrated, my friends. Hide what you're drinking from your coworkers. Remember, if you blow on it, people might think you're drinking tea. Shut up, Phil.
I don't have to say a word. I have audio of you saying if you blow on it. Anyway.
If you rub it just right, a genie might come out.
Not in the face. Anyway, links to everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Lunatics. And remember to support our sponsors here like Matt Murdock and get yourself some Tweaked Audio headphones.
Definitely. And be like Matt Murdock again and hunt some killers.
That's
Michelle
right.
Gray needs your help. Escape room in a box. They tell me we're still in a pandemic. Everybody's acting like we're not, but we are. So, if you want to stay in the house and do your part, unless it's the Super Bowl. Those tickets are like $12,000, so, unless it's the Super Bowl, feel free to stay in.
Hypocrite. Anyway, so use the code Southgate for both of those for a handy discount. And
it's been almost a year since I've drank in a bar, Phil, okay? I've done my part. I order everything from Amazon. I wear my mask when I go out. I've done my part.
She must be a baby. She needs that bottle. Hey, Anyway, so yes, and also go pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital paperback, volume 1.
Audio book coming soon, Marn Bud. Don't you worry. You won't have to read.
Learn the ins and outs of podcasting and people's journeys. Hey, your wife and your sister-in-law are in that book. I'm in that book. So yes, go pick that up. Learn about everything podcasting from the experts and
Rob Southgate, of course.
That menace to humanity. You can get that on Amazon. And when you do, use the link for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Help us support this show, the network,
and of course,
That Menace to Society.
He's a menace, I tell you.
Coming up from below to sue humanity, Rob, Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. What did you say? Nice mustache, Charlie.
He's not even here.
That's right.
I just like it.
Go back and look at my history. Why did your eye drift over to my box? Mark my words.
Lilith Hellfire. Where can people find you drooling over more?
If you want to at me over anything that I've said on this podcast, feel free. On Twitter, at Lilith Hellfire. Now live tweeting that woman every Sunday. Come rain or come shine, or, because football's over. So, yeah. And if you are into smoothies and puppies and cold pressed juice, check out my Instagram, Lilith Hellfire 86. And for the memes, Lilith Hellfire 69 on TikTok and also Instagram.
That taste is still in my mouth.
YouTube videos may be coming soon. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Maybe.
For what? The juice?
No.
Oh. What's back here?
Can't you tell?
Molly's? No, it's...
Yeah. And then even more.
Oh my.
And then don't even look behind the monitor. Don't even do that.
Let me show you how to use a Bratz doll to
Fan fiction theater, of course.
to make a juice.
Get there from all sides.
As you should.
Hell.
And on that note.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm back for Daredevil 45. And lots of good stuff. Comic papers, Double Window, Ultimate Spider Cast. We are the Mighty Podcast. And the upcoming Green Lantern.
Report for duty!
Learn everything about Green Lantern along with that.
Take a journey to Oa with the boys.
That's right. Yeah, so like Emerald Dawn and Emerald Dawn. That's obviously right this time. Nice, that great. I said you to schedule how far to All right, everyone. Come back next time. Remember, watch out swimming in the deep end.
No, it's better to go with the devil you know than the devil you don't.